Thank you so much for being here this morning. It is a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend, and I have enjoyed every bit of it. I love hot weather, and so I enjoy the heat. Now, the people around me, it's interesting that they don't love the heat like I love the heat, but I love it. So the warmer it gets, the more I'm relaxed, I guess, or the more I can think or I can feel. And I understand that it's something that I love. And when you understand what you love, you can enjoy it. Just like those who don't like the heat, right, enjoy the air. And so it doesn't matter which one. What matters is that you understand that you enjoy certain things and that you don't enjoy other things, and that you do what you enjoy and you don't do what you don't enjoy. It sounds real simple, but we make matter matter. We make the fact that the other person that we live with doesn't enjoy heat. And so we take that into consideration when we want to open all the doors and the windows, right? We have to take that into consideration because it matters. That matters. What you go into as a commitment matters. What you say you don't like and you know the other person loves, that matters. And so we have to understand what's going on, that it's not always about me. It's not always about me. And sometimes I don't like that. Sometimes I just don't like it. But what's important is that I understand it. Emmett Fox always says, and I'm not sure I agree, that there's no such thing as undemonstrated understanding. And I have a friend that I debate that with, because I understand a lot of things that I don't demonstrate, right? But that's what he says. Understanding is knowing at a deeper level what is and what ain't. It's just at a deeper level. And that's why you find people in conversations who don't say anything. And it can be a great conversation, and they have something to say, they have a great opinion. But what you really need to know is that they understand something at a deeper level. And in this particular case, matter does not matter. I'm keeping my mouth closed. And you see that happen often, where someone's just not saying anything, and people will even say, don't you have something to add to the conversation? And of course they do. But timing matters. Timing, is it the right time to say what I want to say? Is this gonna cause some kind of confusion that's gonna take a year or two to settle? And if I think that, then I keep my mouth closed, because I understand life matters. Peace matters. Understanding when and where and how to say something matters. It's important. It's important. So, as I am the leader of my spirituality, and I'll repeat that. I am the leader of my spirituality. I must take all of that into consideration. Thank you for putting that up there. I want to be and intend to be a strong spiritual leader. That does not mean I have to have a church or a congregation. What it means is there's a whole spiritual experience going on in me. That's what I'm the leader of. That's what we're all the leader of, or the leaders of. And so, how do I become a strong spiritual leader for myself? I take into consideration what I am, who I am, whose I am. And when I say take into consideration, I mean understand who I am. This is a wonderful month. I love the month of July because it is about understanding. And I get to understand deeper and deeper and deeper the things that I just talked about. Who I am. Henrietta, who are you? And I might answer that question however I answer it. And then I ask myself the question, is that who you're being? See, it's one thing that I know who I am, but am I being who I am? Am I choosing to be life? Because that's one of the aspects of me. I am life. The idea in the mind of spirit of activity, that's what I am. I am love. The idea in the mind of spirit of universal oneness. Is that who I'm being? Henrietta, is that who you're being? You know it. You understand it. You can explain it. You can break it down. But is that who you're being in this moment? When I find myself like this, ready to reach across a table and say something in someone's face, is that who I'm being? You know, am I being wisdom? That's an aspect of me. I'm wise. I have access to omniscience, all-knowing. And is that who I'm being? And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about all of us. We are all of these things. Why? Because these are the aspects of God, and whatever's true about God is true about me. God is life, love, wisdom, power, and substance. Am I being life, love, wisdom, power, and substance? Do I understand I have the choice to be those things? Not just to know those things, but to be those things. And so I get out my books and I start to read. And I'm reminded of the things I'm sharing with you. Life is activity. That means movement in whatever way we can move. I saw my friend who sits in a wheelchair raising her hand in praise of what Bruce was singing. Movement. Movement, and you move however you move. But you let yourself know that you are active, that you are alive. No matter what we've been through, no matter how sad we may have been, no matter what anybody has said to us, we are life. That means activity. That means we move. We are love. We are wisdom. We are power. Power is authority and dominion. Understand what these things mean for you. Understand that. Thank you. Understanding means I have a deeper knowledge of what it might say in Webster or Google. I have a deeper knowledge of what something means. I have experienced it, so I can, distinguish it. Not define it, because when we define it, we limit it. That's what this means. We read out of Webster. Understanding means whatever it says, and then we don't go any further. No, there's not a word in the dictionary that does not require your personal understanding of it. And you may hear it in class, you may hear it from the pulpit, but it is for you to experience it. And so now, when you leave here, understanding is waiting for you at the door. You will get a deeper understanding of many things that you have always wanted to know. Why? Because you've always wanted to know. And you have a right to understand whatever it is, so that you can live movement the way you want to live. And I'm paying attention to the time today. I just want to let you know. So there's a couple of more things that I want us to understand that make us spiritual leaders of our lives, our world, our affairs, our bodies. We have access to 12 powers at any time. And when you have access to something, it's like, it's like somebody has left you a bunch of money. And they left you a debit card. And all you have to do is use it. But when you don't use it, it's just sitting there. And so we have access to these 12 powers. And I've talked about life. But the next one that I want you to pay attention to is renunciation. See, when I understand myself as life, I understand that in order to move or to have that activity I've been talking about, I have to let go of the things I no longer need. Or no longer, let me say it this way, no longer require. I may have required it last week, but I don't require it this week. So I can let it go. That's renunciation. Zeal is now I can be excited because I've let that go. It allows me the activity that I require, so I can be excited about it. Then I can put things in order. And not my order, divine order. Divine order means I have to listen. Okay, Henrietta, what are you doing? What have you done? Which goes first? What should you be doing? What should you not be doing when it comes to this, whatever it is? Then I check with my will. Is my will divine will? Is it in alignment with divine will? So I check that. Then I check my understanding. Is there anything I'm not sure about? And if there are things, I find out about them. Now it's time to Google. Go to the dictionary. Call your bright friend or relative. But after you do all that, after you gather all that information, then you take it within and say, okay, God, what does this mean for me? And after you hear what thus says the Lord, then you go to your imagination, the imaging power that we all have access to. And we start to create what we want in our lives. And we move the pieces around, move the pieces. There used to be a game where they had all these things scrabbled together. And we had to move them, you had to move them into place until it made sense or there was a sentence. That's what you start to do with your imaging power. Then you take authority and dominion over whatever it is. That's power. Power is actually one of the powers. Authority. Am I taking authority over this? Do I have dominion over this? Or am I just talking about it? Am I letting things, however they turn out? Let the chips fall where they may, right? Or am I in it, getting things done? So now my judgment comes in. My judgment, and I get to choose. Okay? And through judgment, I gain strength, which is another power I have access to. Then love. Do I love what I'm doing? And if I don't, let me change some things. Once I get those changes made, now I can go to faith. And now I can have faith in what I'm doing. Because I've done it, and every step I've taken with God. Take a deep breath. And release. That's how we develop. That's how we increase our spiritual leadership. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, Reverend Byrd. And now we're going to welcome back the Peter Paulzak Quartet and Bruce for another wonderful song. Thank you, guys.
Hi. God is my
strength. God is my joy. God is my peace. God is my love. God is my all and all.
Thank you, lady and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Is that what you call rocking it out? Okay, thank you. See, I've had the experience now, I understand. It's now time for us to give. We've been receiving all morning, and now it's time for us to give back to this ministry so that it continues to live, right? Continues to live. We are grateful for everything that this ministry does for us and for others. And so we take that into consideration as we give. Ready? We're going to take our statement together. It's the gratitude affirmation, which is the perfect mindset whenever you give, to be in gratitude when you give. Divine love richly flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. And so it is.